Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of 10K Dollar Day. We're so glad you're here. This week, we are talking about hot cakes, gambling, and suckling pig.
Ooh, I cannot wait to go play the slot machine. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 242 of 10K Dollar Day. It's the comedy podcast about imaginary luxury travel. I'm Alison Burns.
I'm Lulu Picard.
And we're so excited you are here with us today for another full episode. I'm super excited about this one. I can't wait to show you guys where I am taking Lulu this week.
Oh, boy.
So if you're new to the podcast, we're so excited you're here. We're about to talk about some obsessions, some wish list. I'm going to spend a fake $10,000 in a very real place and take Lulu on the trip that she's been waiting her whole life to go on.
Oh,
And
my gosh.
and we're going to do a little fun segment that we just added last week. We hope you guys are liking it. It's called 10K Roleplay. So we have all of that coming up today. So buckle up.
I'm so ready. And I'm also so nervous, but I'm also so ready.
It's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and start with obsessions. I have a good one today that I'm going to talk about. It's also a little bit of a pricey obsession that I've just now decided I want part of my life, but I think it's going to be worth it. And that is facials.
I just had one this week.
Did you? Me too.
Really?
Okay,
And
so
I
here's
literally
the thing.
said to her, I never get these. I should get these more often.
It's literally my exact conversation, but it happened a month ago. I went in to my place where I get like my Botox, and she was like, your skin is starting to feel like paper, is what she says to me. Paper.
Oh.
And she was like, it's very thin. And I was like, oh no. She
There
was like,
we go.
we should do a facial. Like, did you do facials? I was like, no, I never get them. She's like, oh, as you get older, it's important. She's like, we're actually starting like a facial club where if you pay this one price, you get one facial a month, and it ends up being like 30% cheaper than if you were to go in and make your appointment, normally. So basically you pay the club price. And I was like,
You
all
love
right.
a subscription. She
I do.
got
I
you
do.
so good.
She did. So I got the first one last month and I loved it. And I just got my second one just this last week. So this month I got my new one and I am now obsessed. I'm like, I have to do this for my skin. It feels so good. I'm so relaxed. Like they get out all the junk and it's so good for my skin. I'm obsessed.
Yeah. I get them at Massage Envy. They're pretty cheap.
Oh, I didn't know Massage Envy did those.
Yeah. So you can use your credit for a facial instead of a massage or whatever. That's where my parents get them. And yeah, I mean, listen, everyone, if you don't have the money, you don't need to get them. You know what I mean? Like if you
Yeah.
don't have the money, sit at home, just be nice to your face and stay out of the sun and use what you have. If it's a Dove bar, use your Dove bar.
Yeah.
But what I really like is that they kind of can really look at your skin and tell you what's happening with it too.
Exactly. Yep.
So I really appreciate having that expert eye looking at my skin, especially because you and I use a lot of makeup sometimes.
We do. Yes.
And more makeup than the average bear. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
yeah.
like it's my face is cleansed and makeuped and cleansed and makeuped again all throughout the week. And I just like knowing that it's all out of my skin.
I agree. Big fan. Big fan of the facial.
Big fan of the Is anyone out there an esthetician?
Ooh, that'd be
Because
awesome.
listen, are you like, please don't tell people to do their own facials, but also if people can't afford them, give us some tips. Like write in the 10K Dollar Day at gmail.com.
Yeah, and we'll try it.
We sure
Whatever
will.
you recommend, we'll try.
Well, maybe. I mean, what if they're like, maybe. What if they're like, take cold spaghetti sauce and put it on your face? Be like, cool.
I would
I'll
try
just go get
it.
a facial.
If there was an esthetician out there who had some weird like thing, I would try it.
You would try anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everyone, enjoy that knowledge. And go ahead and write us at 10kdollarday@gmail.com. Tell us your expertise or whatever you're pretending to have this week. And Alison will try it. That's all
I'll try it.
All
it's
right.
Gonna be great.
Cool.
What's your obsession?
My obsession is podcast Twitter.
Oh.
Okay. Because we have, listen, 10K has a lot of friends out there who are podcasters on Twitter. And I just want to give y'all a shout out because it is so much fun interacting with all of you. And there's so many cool, interesting podcasts out there from people just like Alison and me, just trying to find time to do it in their busy lives. And it's a passion project and trying to figure it all out. And because it's such a new industry, that's where people are meeting to talk about it is Twitter.
That's awesome.
So I have called it the conference in my pocket.
Yes, I love that.
I really feel that's what it is. And so for 10K, we talk to a lot of other podcasts. We also advertise our own stuff, but we have the newsletter and stuff for you all listeners. But if you're a podcaster and you are really craving community or you're thinking you're doing this on your own, try Twitter. That's all I'm saying.
Look at
Try
you.
Twitter. It's out there. I don't make any money from that. I just think it's great, you know?
But I love that. The podcast in your pocket.
The conference in your pocket.
Oh, the conference.
Yeah.
That's even better. Because I was like, well, when I said it, I was like, that's got such a great ring to it. But then I also second guessed myself because I was like, aren't all podcasts in your pocket?
Yeah. Okay. What's on your wish list?
Okay. So my wish list is the Hello Adorn. I think that's what it's called.
I don't know what that is.
I'm trying to, it's these rings that are squishy. Like, oh, what are they? They're not squishy. That's the wrong word for it. They're like really pretty rings that you can wear when you don't want to wear your really expensive wedding ring. But they're like a rubber almost.
Like a silicone ring?
Yeah, yeah. So they're really, really pretty.
Oh, they're pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they almost, some of them even look like they have, like they're real gold. Not gold, like a rose gold.
You don't even wear your wedding ring. So,
I know. But
what makes you think you'd wear the substitute for the wedding ring?
Because the reason I don't wear my wedding ring is because it sits up pretty high. It's like, I forget the word for it. It's the encasing of the thing that holds the diamond.
I've never had a wedding ring. I have no idea.
It's very high. It sits off my hand and I'm constantly hitting it. And I always am like, ugh, it gets in my way a little bit. So I only wear it when I'm like going out, like somewhere nice, probably with my husband. So, but these rings are like very thin. They're small. They're tiny. They don't sit up above the skin.
Got it. And you would rather have that than just a gold band?
I mean, I just felt like this was like cool.
Oh, gotcha.
Like this was different, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, Instagram knows how to get me.
I know. Between these that ads. And your Botox lady saying you want subscriptions.
So
they
true.
Just know that you want to spend money.
They just know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your wish list?
Well, I would like to be able to combine all the half-filled toothpaste tubes that I have found in my luggage and in my room into one full toothpaste tube.
Oh.
I have so many half-used tubes of toothpaste, so many, like maybe 7 to 10 of them.
Really?
It's just dumb. It's dumb
because I would travel, I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's one in my suitcase. There was one in my dressing room, right? You keep a separate one in your dressing room. Then I found another one in another toiletry kit. And then I found some in the bathroom here. And then I mean, it's just ridiculous. And I'm too cheap to throw them away.
Yeah.
Because I paid for them.
Right.
So I'm going to use the toothpaste. And I don't think toothpaste expires, even though I do recognize that you put I brush my toothbrush against the tube. And so that's got to be gross.
Your tooth. Oh, yeah. I do that too.
And so like there's got to be some bacteria, something happening there, but I don't know what it is.
My
And
gosh, I never
I
even
know.
thought of that either.
I know. Well, because in the commercials, they squeeze it out. It makes that pretty little floop.
Yeah,
But that's not the way I put toothpaste. That's too much toothpaste,
that's crazy.
right? So, like,
Yeah.
anyhow, all that to say, I am now just living with multiple tubes of toothpaste, and I find myself using like twice the amount of toothpaste I usually use just because
Yeah.
I'm trying to get through these stupid tubes. And then,
Oh,
anyway, what a dumb wish list, but that's what I want.
no, I love it.
Yeah. I wish it could just go. I wish that you could like squeeze it all into one thing. And then,
Oh,
because I don't care,
yeah.
it's all minty. It's all
They've got to have
varieties of
something
mint.
like that, like a, because I know I know they have a device where you can clip it onto your tube of toothpaste and it slides up so that you can get all the toothpaste out.
Yeah, I hate those.
So,
I don't like to roll my toothpaste tube. I don't like. Did you roll my toothpaste tube for me once in a hotel bathroom? I think you did.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it because then it doesn't stand right in the holder in my little
Right,
cup.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just throw mine anywhere.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
to stand it up with my toothbrush.
I know. I like that too.
There you go. There you go, everyone. Way more than you wanted to know about the way I use toothpaste. And hopefully, Allison will cut about 50% of that out because I recognize it was too much. Let's move on.
Never. All right. Well, now it's time for Allison's 10K.
It's a $10K day. Imaginary travel and a laugh or two. As we tell you all the crazy things we wanna do. We buy top drawer, but we don't really pay. So say what's your happy and you'll be our bae.
All right. Our word today is
Hi, I'm Jennifer Heller, and the word is organ.
you heard it. Organ. Yeah.
So many ways to go with that.
It was so many ways to go. And that word is from Jennifer Heller. I work with Jennifer at the dance studio. She's our office manager. And I did not want her to elaborate. I was like, after she said the word, same thing. I was like, ooh, what, there's so many different ways I could take this. And I was like, but don't tell me what you were thinking because I want to surprise her and all of you. So we're going to get to where exactly this took me and why. But first, let's just go there. So Lulu, I'm taking you to Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We've been there in real life.
I know. So now we're going back because, well, I'm going to tell you later. We're going to build up because we're not going to go straight to the Oregon reason.
All
Okay.
right.
So first we're going to stay at the Ocean Casino and Resort. I got us each a 1-bedroom suite.
Oh,
They
thank
have
you.
stunning views from floor to ceiling windows, which is like my favorite thing ever. And I'm so excited about it. And each room also has a deep soaking bathtub and a glass enclosed rain shower.
Oh, what?
I know.
My own rain shower?
Yeah. In your own
Wow.
room. I know. I'm so excited. So for both of those rooms, it's together $2,495.22 for our rooms combined.
Oh, that's so expensive.
It's very expensive because
That's
it's only
not what
for
I
2
thought you'd
days.
pay in like Atlantic City. You know what I mean?
know. It's like the nicest room.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're going big. All right. So we're going to have breakfast at this place called Gilchrist Restaurant. And they are famous for their hot cakes.
Oh, like pancakes.
Like pancakes. Yeah. I don't know why some people call them hot cakes and what some people call them pancakes. Is it a regional thing?
I think it's regional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or are they different?
See, I don't think so. The pictures, they look like normal pancakes, but I don't know. But they do look a little thinner.
Oh.
Like they look very thin, almost
Okay.
not as thin as a crepe, obviously, but like, so I don't know if that's why, but they look delicious. I'm so excited to go to this place. We should go there when we go back. So we're getting their famous hotcakes and some waffles because their waffles look delicious too, and coffee. Together, $35. No biggie. Nice little
Nice.
breakfast. All right, here we go. This is why I found Atlantic City based on organ.
Okay.
The largest pipe organ in the world lives in Atlantic City.
Really?
Yeah, in Boardwalk Hall.
That's surprising to me. I would have thought it would have been like in a church in
I know.
Germany
I know.
somewhere. Okay.
So the pipe organ is in the main auditorium of the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. It is the largest organ in the world. And do you know what makes like it be the largest? Like why? Do you know what
Like,
they
what-
how they determine the size?
Is it either the number of pipes or the length of the longest pipe?
Yeah, the first one. So it's the number of pipes determine the size.
Okay.
Now this pipe organ has 33,112 pipes.
Wait. Wait. But how do you play what? I don't
I know.
understand.
33,112 pipes.
I don't think I know enough about how organs work to understand like
Yeah,
what
I agree.
that allows the organist to do.
Yeah, because we have an organ at my church and, it's a big device that he sits on to play the organ, but there's definitely more pipes in the back of the church that I feel like it's than what are on what he's playing. So yeah, I don't exactly know the mechanics either, but we're going to be able to enjoy it because every weekday at 12 noon, there is an organ concert for half an hour.
Oh, shut
I know.
up. Every weekday?
Yeah, every single weekday.
That's cool.
Isn't that awesome? So they
Yeah.
say they do suggested donations of $10 if you're watching the concert, but it's just a donation. But we're each going to give $100 plus something priceless. I am hiring an organist from Gig Salad that we're going to work with, and we're going to perform, the two of us. We're going to do a duet at the end of the concert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the only song in organ sheet music that I could find that I knew was Joyful, Joyful.
Like from Sister Act 2.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
Because everything else was like ode to a something or I don't know, French words. Like I had no idea what was
We
happening.
could do
or like,
baseball songs. You know how they
Yeah.
go bum, 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 bum,
That's
bum, bum,
true.
bum, bum.
yeah, that's true. So I bought Joyful Joyful off of Sheet Music Plus for $18. I found this organist and he says he charges between $250 and $550, but I'm going to double that because this is literally the biggest gig he's ever going to play. So I'm going to give him $1,100. And we are going to snazz it up because I do think we need to do it a la Joyful Joyful Sister Act 2 rendition. So we'll do it. We'll start it a little slow. We'll do some harmonies and then we'll kind of like snazz it up, get a little upbeat with the organ. People are going to love it. So that's what we're going to do as well with the big organ in Atlantic
Are we
City.
also going to go into the mega mix so we can do that? What has he done for you lately?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
Ba-da-bum-bum. Yeah. Or they say, and then there's a rap.
Oh, of course there's a
Yeah,
rap.
get down with God. Yeah, you know me. All of those. Yeah, that would be fun too. I should have
Oh,
put more
man.
thought about into
I
this.
should rewatch Sister Act 2. I forgot
It's
how
so
much
good.
I enjoyed that movie.
It's so good.
It
And
really
then
is.
the church scene where he sings "Oh Happy Day" and he does the really high note and everyone's so excited. It's just so good. It's so good. And I just love it. I'm having all these flashbacks. I know all the choreo too. All right. So we're going to do that choreography and all. And then besides the boardwalk and the organ, do you know what else Atlantic City is known for?
Gambling?
Yeah. Casinos. So now you have a choice, Lulu.
Oh,
I'm going to give you $1,000. You can either go to the slot machines or go to dinner
Oh, I'm gonna go to dinner
Okay. So you're going to go
because
to
at
dinner.
least I know I'm gonna get something for my $1,000.
That is true. I knew you'd pick that. You're going to go to dinner. I'm going to do the slot machines and then we're going to meet up later. So I'm going to head over to the Golden Nugget slot machines. These things are like hot. Like everyone posts about how these are the best slot machines in Atlantic City. Like people win all the time. So I'm taking it and I'm going to go to the Golden Nugget and try to get me some nuggets in cash.
In gold.
Gold. Yes. I'm sending you to dinner at Amada. Listen to
What's
this.
the matter with you?
Oh, get ready. So you're going to soak in the ocean views while enjoying Spanish ambiance with authentic Mediterranean details. And you are ordering a whole roasted suckling pig for $475.
That is the most Filipino thing I could ever have ordered in a nice restaurant, and I'm super excited. Now
Do you
you're
believe how
not with me. I'm eating
expensive
this
it
by
is?
myself.
Yeah. Well, spoiler alert, I decided to give us each the opportunity to do both slots and dinner. So you are going to get another $1,000 for slot machines. And I'm also going to join you for dinner.
Okay, that sounded better because I don't
Yeah.
want to eat. Can you imagine sitting by yourself in a restaurant and they bring out an entire pig?
pig.
Could you imagine? You'd be like, "Hey guys, thanks.
Yeah.
Can you wrap up the?"
Yeah, I know. Well, but I thought it would also be fun for us each to have our own pig anyway. So I got two.
You got
So that's
two
$475 each for
Sure.
these pigs.
Now here's the thing. This might be weird to you, but I'm Filipino, and there have been multiple times in my life where we have bought a whole pig.
That's crazy.
I mean, like here in Orlando, we had a party where we had a
Where
whole
do you
pig.
buy a pig?
You have to go through, I think we went through like a Filipino like restaurant and you can order.
Okay.
But it's one of the big traditional foods in the Philippines. Like I think it is the national dish is the pig that's like turned on the spit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? So when my dad had a big promotion, I remember we literally like hired people to turn a spit in our backyard. This was when we lived in the Philippines and had the pork, and then we did it here for a Christmas party.
That's so cool.
So that's why I'm like, let's do it. This does
I've never
not freak me out
done
at all.
it, so I
Let's
think
go.
it'd be cool. They also have lobster paella, which sounds delicious as
that
well.
does
So we're gonna
sound
get that too,
delicious.
and some drinks and
right.
sides. Yeah. So super expensive, $1,000 each dinner, and then here it is. We're gonna go get tattoos in Atlantic City. Okay. But here's the catch. You have to pick a bodily organ
What?
to get tattooed on your body. Now, did you know that there's no single standard definition of what an organ is?
That can't be true.
It's true because I was like, okay, let me see what are classified as organs in the body. There's like everything, like your eyeballs, your heart, your lungs, your skull, like everything's an organ. It's really interesting. So it
That's
literally
interesting.
said there is no single standard definition of what an organ is on Wikipedia,
That's insane.
right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
sky's the limit for your tattoo. But what I'm going to I'm going to get a heart with organ pipes inside. So it's an organ inside an organ.
It's so weird.
And we're going to Lover Rock Tattoo.
Okay.
And they're pretty pricey. Like all of their dollar signs are up there. So I'm going to guess again, it's going to cost about $1,000 for a nice, like colorful organ inside an organ. And I'm also going to give you $1,000, Lulu. So what do you think you want to get tattooed?
Okay. My initial thought was I would just get skin tattooed that looked like skin. But now I think I would get a kidney
Okay.
on my back, like around where your kidney is.
Yeah.
And then underneath it have the word, "This one's taken." So no one can ever like leave me in a bathtub and take my kidney. They'd be like, "Oh, that one's gone. And if I take that, she can't. She'll die."
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's
yeah,
hysterical.
so just like throw them off the scent.
I love that. So good. All right. So now we got our tattoos, and I ordered us a Polaroid camera because now we want to do like photo shoots in Atlantic City by ourselves. So we're going to take like Polaroids of ourselves. That was $119 plus the film that I need to go in the camera. So make sure that when we get your tattoo that it's in a place that you want to show off.
Got it.
Too. Yeah. So we're going to do a little photo shoot, probably even go back to the boardwalk hall and do the photo shoot with the organ. So we have our organs taking pictures with the largest organ. It's going to be fantastic. And that brings my total to $10,000.
Oh my gosh. I loved it. I love the choose your adventure aspect too.
I know, right?
Fun. Yeah, I like that a lot.
So that's what we would do, or that's what I would do if I had $10,000
Okay.
to spend in the place with the largest organ in the world, Atlantic City, New Jersey. But we also wanted to think about what we would do if we had $10,000 to give away. So Lulu, where would you give 10K?
If I had to give 10K, I would give it to Donate Life America.
What?
Is that where you were going to give it?
The exact same charity.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, everyone, this is the sign. This is the sign to go to Donate Life America, which is organ, eye, tissue. I mean, you're right.
Yes,
like
it's
eyes, they count
everything.
eyes, so it's everything, right?
Yeah.
And they are not only like helping people, match, but they are
Mhm.
also doing a lot of education, which I really like. And they talk about the groups of people that tend to not donate organs and
Mhm.
trying to see if they can open that up. Now, there is some people who like religiously, it's not going to happen, right?
Right.
Like that is not something they feel is correct. And I don't want to change anybody's mind about that. But if you're like on the fence, I think
Mhm.
it's a really beautiful, cool thing. I've been an organ donor since I had a driver's license.
Yeah, same. Me too.
So, I
Yeah.
think it's a really cool and beautiful thing. And if you're looking for just information, because it's maybe not been something you've ever looked at, their website is super informative. DonateLife.net. We'll have that link, of course, where?
On our newsletter.
That's right, in the newsletter. Have you signed up? Hey.
Yeah, you guys can sign up by just going to our website, 10kdollarday.com, and it's right there on the front page. Super easy. Just click newsletter, type in your info. It's going to be fun. Check it out.
Yeah, we've got some cool like other content there too. So if you miss episodes, you'll have some stuff there. But also if you listen to everything we do, you'll still find behind the scenes stuff there and like
Yeah.
fun things. So Allie, anything about Donate Life America that you wanted to highlight that maybe I didn't catch?
Yeah, well, one of the things they do too is called Donate Life Weld, and it's WELD. Stands for We Encourage Living Donation. So basically, it's a community-based, like peer-to-peer program that brings living donors and living donation and transplant professionals together to educate and encourage the public about living donation. So that's also another.
What is living donation?
So basically, it would be if, for instance, you don't need both kidneys.
See, here we go. Now
So
I'm terrible.
If someone needs to give away their kidney or you're a match, you can actually donate your kidney because you don't need both. Stuff like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you wish that people needed appendixes?
Yeah. Because then you could just take yours out.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't need mine. All
I
right.
don't either.
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Something else that's beautiful is how we like to share our happies. So we're going to share our happies before we go into our final segment. So Lulu, what's your happy this week?
My happy is that last night I got to see my dad and his band play. The weather was beautiful. It was a really nice, like Florida evening. The weather was kind
Yeah.
of perfect. People were dancing. We were eating empanadas. It was like everything
Yum.
that Florida should be. Yeah.
I love that. Well,
How
my
about
happy,
you?
if you guys listen to our other podcast, it's called The Daily Happy. We talk about current events, what's happening in the world, in our lives. And I shared this on the other podcast, but I have to share it here too, just in case. So everybody knows I paid my car off and I am so happy about it. It literally is like, I can't stop thinking about it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to have a car payment for a year is my goal because my car is old and it needs lots of help sometimes. But I'm like, I just want to keep it for a year. No car payment for a year. So
Yeah, that's going to be so good.
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Oh, Allison, I am over these rental car searches. Every time I've got to look up this place and compare and shop, and it's exhausting.
Well, have you heard about rentalcars.com?
I vaguely, but remind me about all the good stuff.
Well, they are the world's largest platform for making online car rental reservations. And guess what? It's a part of booking.com. So you know that they are supplying major car suppliers, securing the lowest rates, and they are keeping things very safe during this uncertain time.
Something else I do love about rentalcars.com, they do flexible rentals. So you can cancel or change most bookings for free up to 48 hours before pickup, which I love. Keep it flexible. And they have a price match guarantee. That's going to save me so much time.
Yeah, I want to rent a car for less. And if you want to rent one too, check them out at 10kdollarday.com/rentalcars. All right, it's time for my new favorite segment.
10K Roleplay.
All right, Lulu, you ready?
I am.
Today, your character is an animated cartoon character named Mrs. Liver. And she's part of the popular kids series Organ Talk.
Oh, hi, everybody. It's me, Mrs. Liver.
Hi, Mrs. Liver. What's your obsession this week?
Oh, goodness. Well, my obsession is putting away all of the alcoholic beverages that I find anywhere because they're bad for your liver.
Oh, that's a good one. What's on your wish list?
Oh, my wish list is for some green foundation because, you know, if your liver is not healthy, you get that yellow tinge to your skin. And so I would like to just help everybody out that's not feeling too good. And we can just pat that on around our eyes for a little fresher look.
Fantastic. Okay, if you had $10,000 to spend, how would you spend it?
Why are these questions taking me by surprise? I feel like I should know what's coming up next. If I had $10,000 and my name is Mrs. Liver,
Yeah.
then what I would do is I would go to the county clerk's office and I would change my name. I don't know how much it costs because I've never had to do that, but let's pretend it's $10,000. And I would change my name to Miss Sliver. Sliver, so I could reinvent myself as a horror movie producer. It's always what I wanted to do. And with the rest of my money, I would get little business cards with those QR codes. They're popular right now. And a little digital tap to contact card. And I would just go to conferences and say, hello, I'm Miss Sliver, and I'm ready for you.
That's so great. Oh, now if you had $10,000 to give away, how would you give away that money?
I would buy water bottles for everybody that I came in contact with until I ran out of money, because you know what's bad for your liver?
What?
Toxins.
Oh, yes.
And you know what's good for getting out toxins?
Water.
Water. That's right. And I think that everybody should have a little bit of water every single day.
Oh, you heard it here, kids, from Mrs. Liver. Now, Mrs. Liver, what's your happy?
Well, my happy is Mr. Liver. We've been together a long time. We met as just little organs in the organ nursery, and then we went to organ high school, and then we went to organ college. We met there in a biology class. I think you would probably call that like a humanity class, but we call it organ biology class. And we learn about each other and home economics. That's what we do in biology class. And then we created a little family. And I've been so happy to be Mrs. Liver. You know, I didn't start out as Mrs. Liver. I started out as Miss Eyeball. So Mrs. Liver is my married name.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
good to know.
Yes.
Oh, right. Well, thank you so much, Mrs. Liver.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been great to get out of the body, come into the studio.
Okay, there you have it.
All right, Allison, are you ready?
I guess so.
Okay. Allison,
Yeah.
put your thinking cap on
Oh, God.
because you are delivering an organ and the plane is going down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, organ delivery person. Let's call you Jack. Okay, Jack.
Hey there.
What's your okay? Yeah. Hi, Jack. Oh, it's nice
Hi.
to meet you, Jack.
Hi. Sorry.
sorry.
Sorry if my energy's a little up. We're coming to you live from a plane that we're not doing too well
Oh,
right now.
gosh.
But go ahead. Go ahead. I'm glad we could fit this interview in right now.
Oh, well, these are the hard hitting questions, Jack.
Yes.
So thanks for making time for us. What's your obsession right now?
Oh, well, my obsession is the yoga that I went through, the training program to slow my breathing and my heart rate down. So I'm able to, under high stress situations, be able to slow my heart rate and really focus. And all of that is thanks to yoga and thanks to my teacher, Miss Harmony. And I'm very thankful for her training. So my obsession is that yoga training.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're definitely having to use it right now. I can
Yes.
tell. Sounds like a really stressful
Yes.
situation.
Yes.
Okay, Jack, what's on your wish list right now?
Oh, well, my wish list is that I knew how to fly a plane. Yeah. I wish, I could download information into my brain, much like that of the Matrix. So I could know exactly what to do right now because we are falling at a fast rate of speed. And I can see the clouds are just whipping by, but I'm sure we can still fit in a few more questions.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is exactly how you want to spend this time.
Yeah.
So, Jack,
Yes.
if you had $10,000, what would you do with it right now?
Well, right now in this moment, I'm not sure $10,000 would help me in any way, shape, or form. But what I might do if I had that cash right now is I might just open one of these windows and let it fall out, because at least if I'm not going to make it, some people down on the ground may receive that money and it'll go to something good. If I had $10,000 before I boarded this plane, that's a whole nother story. I would still get on the plane, but I would have been equipped with what are they called? Not life jackets, the parachutes. Sorry. The parachute that one for me, one for everybody on board. And that's what I would have ready to go in this situation if I had the money prior.
Yes. Okay. Well, you're so generous. You're clearly thinking about other people all the time.
Always.
So if you had $10,000, like to, I guess, bequeath or give away, how would you do it right now?
Well, right now, I would definitely just give it back to the organ donors out there, the people that are giving away their organs, if they're living. Obviously, doesn't. Sorry, a little scatterbrain. I think we're falling at a much faster rate. I can actually see the ground, which is why my breathing is erratic. But I have high hopes that the pilot will also be able to save us in the last moments by pull up.
Okay, we're wishing for it. We are wishing for pull up. We sure are. Okay. What's your happy?
Oh, my happy right now, Lulu, is this interview. It really took my mind off the current situation at hand. And for at least, 3 minutes, my last 3 minutes have been good ones. And I'm glad to be able to talk to you. And that is my happy.
Okay, everyone, that was Jack falling at a fast rate.
That was intense.
Oh, so intense. I feel like your heart rate really was going.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Look at that. Another successful 10K role play. Oh,
I don't know why my characters keep getting old.
it's my favorite thing.
I don't know why it happens.
I think all of your characters should always be that character. Just always the guy.
I don't know what's
my
happening.
favorite. Oh, listen, guys, if you're enjoying this podcast and who wouldn't, make sure you check us out on Patreon by going to 10kdollarday.com/Patreon. That's Patreon for as little as $2 a month. You can support this podcast. It really does take a lot of man hours and legwork and research to get this going. So if it means something to you and you're enjoying it and you have it to spare, go ahead and do that. You can also review us. We love a review. We're looking for some new ones as well. So if you are a listener and you haven't reviewed the podcast yet, go ahead and do that. Even if you're just like, hey, thumbs up, it's the best. Less is more sometimes. You don't have to write a full paragraph, but you also can. So check that out. All right. So excited. Another one in the books. Any last words, Lou?
Wow. Pull up.
Pull up. 10K Dollar Day is produced by Andrea Canny, intro by Stan Collins, graphic art by Jacob McAllister, the 10K jingle by Rockwell and Rose, the vintage 10K Saturday episode voiceover by Charlie Hume. Thanks as always to Buzzsprout. We're going to end this the way we end every single podcast, with friends like us
Who needs amenities?